Okay. Let's see where I left off. Okay. Oh, so I think I have to wait too, right? So I can go to bed. Yo. Hey, what's up, man? Playing Shenmue, baby. Okay. So it should let me sleep soon. And then I think I have to. I thought I did the tattoo parlor. Let me see. I swear I thought I did that. Tomorrow, meet Charlie at U Arcade. Oh, I think I did do that. Meet Charlie. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. To be worried about me. Okay. All right. All right. So I got to meet him at the arcade. It's not letting me sleep yet. Alright, so I gotta still wait. A lot of people, I remember when this game first came out, they didn't like the fact that you had to wait. I mean, think about it. When this game came out, there was no phones. There was nothing that you could preoccupy yourself when you played it. You know? It doesn't bother me too much, but for some people back then, I know, especially with the new audience, they'd be like, I can't believe this. I gotta wait. I really gotta wait at the right time. You know, especially with modern gamers. It's so funny they will say that, but yet they wait in cutscenes the whole time without doing anything. I know, right? Surprised he didn't say that. Everything's gonna be better on the Pro. You know they're gonna keep running with that narrative, right? Yo, hey, what's up, Furious? Yeah, we're just waiting until we can get to the next segment of the game. Yakuza's, no, I played Yakuza 1. I played Yakuza 2. I've played Yakuza 3. I've had 4. I think I dabbled in 4. Played a little bit of 5. And then just kind of stopped there. But I do have them. I think I have all of them. Yakuza 6. I don't even think I have one of the Like a Dragon games too, because it was like cheap one day. So I do have them. Yeah. I might have to give them a second go though. Oh man, it still doesn't let me sleep. Hold on. Alright, just have to wait. Yeah, that was a good game. You know, very underrated. A lot of people didn't like that game. Which is kind of sad, because I thought it was actually quite underappreciated. That was actually the only time Virtual Fighter... That was actually the only time Virtual Fighter actually was more successful than Tekken. Was with that game. Oh yeah, I still love Shenmue. Even with all the game's issues, I still enjoy this game. Still one of my favorites. I'm surprised that Mr. Den was a reseller. I didn't even know. Hey man, I'm happy. He said he'll give me a 20th anniversary bundle for free. Y'all caught that, right? I should have clipped that. Yeah, so if he ever try to deny it, I'll be like, hey man, you said you'll send me that bundle for free, man. Remember? I never said that. Hey yo, hey, but if he would, he would be a real one for that. I heard the last one. Oh yeah, Shenmue 3, yeah, it was terrible chapter. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go, perfect. Yeah, it was absolutely terrible. I have it too. I might play it for you guys one day. I really hate that game. You liked it? Really, Legacy? You liked it? I did not like that game, man. Really? You actually liked it? Okay. You stay home. Meet Charlie at the U Arcade. Really? Okay. I mean, it has decent qualities, but I prefer the... Yeah, the worst one was 3, though.
I promise to avenge you.
And it doesn't progress the story in any meaningful way either, which is kind of crazy. I was a little disappointed with that one.
Yo-san, let's spar for a bit, huh? It's been a while. All right. Let's go.
Oh, that would be funny. I think I played with him before one time. He's actually pretty decent at turbo. I'll give him that, but everything else he's not that good at.
Whoa, whoa.
He's decent at turbo. The only thing is though, once you get past his gimmicks, he's not really that good.
How's that? It's
Dark side, Phil.
Since we practiced together. I feel much better now.
Oh, you like this game, then?
Have you found something? I've got a lead on the Chinese cartel. Are they the same ones who killed Hazuki-sensei? I don't know yet. You're not thinking of going after them alone, are you? You go up against those killers? It's my only option. I know how you feel.
Yeah, it was really good.
Too dangerous.
It still is.
Even Sensei couldn't. I've made up my mind.
He said calm down with the heart.
What if something happens to you? I feel responsible. Don't worry about me.
A few, okay.
No. Yo-san, is that why you started training?
Yeah, it does. He says, okay, let me talk about PS. What's your favorite PS2?
Please think it over.
Mine? Oh, you asked them, okay.
My mind is made up.
Yeah, there's a lot of them, man. PS2 had a lot of good games, man. I mean, you had the Jack and Daxter 1, 2, and 3. You had... I mean, I don't know if you guys want them just to be exclusives, but you had Dead to Rights 1, True Crime Streets of LA, True Crime Streets of New York, Vice City, GTA 3, Vice City, Vice City Stories, Liberty City Stories, San Andreas, Getaway. Like, bro, Godfather, Shadow Colossus, Ico, I mean, God Hand, Shadow Rome, Clock Tower 3. You know, it was Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3, Dirge of Cerberus. You know, the Final Fantasy game. I thought that was quite underrated. I must give to you. Extermination. Yeah, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, Marvel Imperfects, X-Men Legends 1 and 2, X2 Wolverine. Bro, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, Deceptions, Armageddon, and then you had Shaolin Monks, Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. You know, Spider-Man 1, the official movie game, Spider-Man 2, Ultimate Spider-Man.
Keep it hidden until today.
It's crazy, bro. The games was endless back then, man.
Because
Virtual Fighter 4, Tekken Tag Tournament, Tekken 5, right? Unbelievable, bro.
I don't want you
Unbelievable era. Crash Nitro Kart, SOCOM, Killzone 1, Bloody Roar, yeah, Bloody Roar 3 was good too. Crazy generation of gaming, man.
I need you to promise me.
Crazy, bro.
Yes, I promise.
Thank you, Joe-san.
Absolutely crazy. Midnight Club series was hella good too. And the Need for Speed games. NFL Street 1, 2, and 3, NBA Street 1, 2, Volume 3. I mean, there were just so many games. Yeah, and the majority of them were all good too. Oh, you go. Oh, really? Cool.
I have to be sure not to waste this.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it would hurt me to have to include PS4 games. Like Days Gone, I should not even be counting those games, man. Days Gone, Uncharted 4
Ryo-san,
Legacy.
What were you talking about with Ine-san?
Crazy.
Well... Is that a letter? In Chinese? Is it from the man who murdered Sensei? I don't know.
Yeah, at the time they were, yeah.
Damn it! If only we knew someone who reads Chinese.
Oh, really? Nice, Furious. Okay. Yeah, it's very hard for me to check out people's channels nowadays because I'm always too busy doing things. You know? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Xenosaga, Final Fantasy 12, 10 even. Yep. 11 was good, too. Grandia 2. Grandia 3 was amazing. The PS2 was insane, bro. The software was crazy, bro. We just had it. We just lived in a good era of gaming. The GameCube had games. The original Xbox had games. I mean, it was crazy.
What's wrong?
A man with sunglasses took my soccer ball.
Oh, yeah?
He said he'd give it back if I brought you to him.
What?
Man, what are these ponies doing harassing this kid with an Xbox shirt? Where he at? Huh? I got you. I'll take care of him. Where these ponies at? Out here bullying this kid with a green Xbox shirt? What's wrong with you? Oh, yeah, they look like ponies, alright.
I knew you couldn't resist, boy.
Yeah, oh yeah, I love the old
Remember
anime
the
style.
tattoo parlor? Payback time. Here, catch. Go home.
What? But
Yeah, I just love that. When that music starts playing. Come on, man. If I practice this, boy. Oh, man, he's whooping my butt. Oh, y'all tough, huh? Oh! Yeah, that's right. That's right. Now get back that ball.
That's enough.
Oh, what?
Huh?
Oh, y'all just bad. It did. Ooh.
Damn.
And let's
Don't
not
think
forget
you
Silent
can get
Hill 2
away
and
with
3
this.
and 4. They
Are
don't.
you okay?
I think Life's Strange, honestly,
Thank
right? Because I see my friend, she was going
Hey,
through all of
are
them,
you
right? She still
Chinese?
got to go through 2.
yes.
So check this,
My
right?
name's Xiao
Life's
Dou.
Strange, I feel like the first one is good. I really do feel
What's
like the
your
first one
name?
is good. I played it a
Ryo.
few times. I actually platinum
Ryo
on here and then
Hazuki.
100% it on Xbox, right? So I think the first
Ryo.
one is iconic. I think Before the Storm is
Yeah.
iconic, right? I think that right there is good, right? But what gets me, because my friend, I see my whole friend play Double Exposure. The game is trash. And like, I hate to be one of those dudes that say everything is woke, but man, there is just way too many. I don't get it, bro. Like, I get it. Now, I'm not gonna sit there and say Life Strange 1 didn't have these subtle references. That's not the problem. It's the fact that it's just so flamboyant in that one. It's like, okay, we get it. We get it. You like Skittles. Okay, that's fine. But like, bro, like, really? Oh, True Colors. Yeah, she didn't get a chance to play that one. Like, I watched her play the whole thing. It was trash. I said, what is this? So I would have to say, and I heard Life Strange 2 is good, which she's going to end up playing too. So I feel like Life Strange 1 and Before the Storm and possibly 2 are really good. I think those are really good games. You know what I mean? Nah, it's just like, bro, it's like, it's too much. It kind of takes away from the characters, honestly. Like, I get it. You like Skittles. That's fine. And I don't have a problem with all that, but it's just like I said, I like Life Strange 1 and Before the Storm, but it's just too much in that game.
Tao-san.
Way
have you
too
got
much.
a minute? Yes?
And it
What
feels
is
like it tries too
I was
hard
wondering
to
whether you
express
could
that more
translate
than
this letter
expressing
for
a
me.
good story.
Oh no.
Unlike the
There
first
are a lot
two
of
games.
old kanji, and it's written in an What does it say? I can't. Oh, really? Right?
Oh, yeah.
A Chinese person that can't
This
read
kind
Chinese?
of paper is used for ceremonial. Taosan. What? It's the top quality. It's also used for ceremony. But you can't read it? No,
I know,
we
we won't.
can't. Huh? Ask Guangxi. He's good with... I got it. I'll try him.
Yeah. Just don't have the same games no more. Alright, so I think... Thank you, Shadow. Yeah, I know. My friend actually enjoyed Lost Bloom, though. She actually did, but she did say the same thing, too. Alright, this place is closed. Oh my god, this guy always wants me to buy him a soda, bro.
Hi.
Hey, buy your own damn soda.
How's it going?
Hey, bro, it's the third time you did this crap,
I'm so
man.
thirsty.
Yeah,
I
me
want a
too.
drink, but I don't have any change.
You never have change. Should I buy him the drink? Bro, I'm tired of buying this dude, man. This gonna be the last time, bro.
I'll buy you one. What do you want?
I'm sick and tired of
You're
this guy.
really nice. Thanks.
Yeah, taking advantage
What kind
of
of
me.
drink do you recommend?
Let's see.
Out here getting free sodas off this man. I already chose the yes option. I'm gonna buy this one because it's not even a soda, it's a coffee. There you go. This was more of a coffee.
Here.
Thanks a lot.
That's not even a
You've
soda.
made my day.
That's not even a soda. That's a coffee. Let me see what he says.
Can I ask a favor?
Yes.
Can you translate this
Oh
letter
yeah, I
for
can't
me?
wait for Adibusha. He don't. You too busy. He bought a PS5 Pro off Mr.
These
Den. Now he
cards
got
are
no money
weird.
to buy a
I
soda.
can't read them.
Really?
Oh my god,
I'm
you can't even help me with
sorry.
nothing. Yeah, but you
It's
take
okay.
my soda though, right? Or should I say my coffee?
Wait. My Japanese teacher's a kanji expert. Show her it.
What's her name?
Xiao Sheye. She sells antique dishes at her china shop.
Sha Shu Yu at the China shop.
Yes.
I'll ask her.
Yeah, he
Thanks.
drank that fast, bro.
Okay, I've got to go. Got things to do.
Yeah,
Thanks
I did
for
too.
the drink.
It's okay.
See ya.
Now get up out of here, man. At least you gave me some information for that soda, bucko. That'll be the last soda you ever get from me. He is, I told you guys. It is so funny, man. Alright, so it says I think I already know what shop it is. Is it this one, right? Yeah. I have Sleeping Dogs, yeah. I played a little bit. I haven't completed it though, chapter.
May I help you?
May I help you?
Excuse me. Are you Xiao-san?
Yes, that's right. And you are?
I'm Ryo Hazuki.
Hazuki-san?
Hazuki.
Oh, yes, my grandson. Go and told me. Thank you very much.
He never even came into the shop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's up, Ma?
You helped him at Sakuragaoka.
Yeah, I know that section is
I
terrible.
remember.
The
He was
forklift.
so excited when he told
I think
me.
one of my saves got corrupted.
He now aspires to grow strong and brave, just like you.
It was nothing really.
So, what brings you here?
Well, I have a letter I'd like you to translate.
Xbox has no games. He's still
Reversed
here?
kanji?
Bruh.
Reversed.
Phil Spencer?
Yes, but they aren't just reversed left to right.
I have to
They're
see.
written in a
I know the live
special
stream's
style.
coming in an hour right
Could
now.
you read it for me?
I might actually watch
Yes,
my play
of
play
course.
something. Because I actually promised her.
Beware of those who pursue the mirror. If you ever
Hey,
need
what's
help,
expo-
seek
Yo,
the
who said
aid
that?
of Master Chen.
Yo,
Zhu Yuanda.
man, that English is worse than the writing on that damn
Zhu
Kenji.
Yongda.
I didn't
Master
understand it.
Chen?
Oh yeah, definitely, for sure.
There's something written on the back, too.
Too much of that furious going on. A lot of people do.
天机府，脚套龙，地基母，
Am I
我
translating
大
that in
有。
English, lady?
What does it mean?
Father's heaven, 9 dragons, mother's earth, comrades.
Oh, that's when you get into the I know this part.
I'm
That's what
sorry,
you use to
it
go
doesn't
contact
make
the person
sense.
I understand.
at the forklift
But
place.
I think this part may be
The
a
old
phone
God of Wars are
number.
way better.
These ancient characters
I don't
are
know why
numbers.
people think the new ones is good.
A
Like, bro,
phone
I
number?
actually got up to, what was it, the
Yes.
dragon? I think on one of my other
0,
profiles, and I
4,
just shut the
6,
game off,
8,
bro.
6,
It was
1,
so boring. The
5,
dragon
6,
didn't
4.
even move. It's so predictable.
Zero
The patterns
four
is trash.
6 8 6 1 5 6 4, right?
Is it that loud?
I
Okay,
got
I got you. Let me see.
Thank you very
Let's see
much.
what I can do. Alright, let me see. I got you. Let's see. Does it let me? Okay. Yeah, I got you. What's the loudest? Is it the sound effects? If not, I could do like, let me see. 55, right? That should be about right. Oh, the speech is the loudest? Okay. Speech is the loudest, so I could turn this up a little bit, right? I'll do 70, but you said speech, so I'll keep the speech low. Okay. Like that, right? That's good? Okay. 1 minute. So I gotta do it in order though, right? Because I remember you gotta call it on the telephone and then it gives you the location where you're supposed to go. And what's crazy about this game, they really want you to call the number, so hold on. Okay. Alright, somebody put that in the chat right now. Hold on. Actually, I might do it. Hold on. I'm gonna put it in the chat right now. Hold on. You know, back in the days when you actually had to write things down. You know, it's funny. I think when I remember playing this game, I actually wrote this down on a piece of paper. All right. Call the number. Use the phone. All right, Master Chen. Okay, force it. Okay.
Hello?
Father's heaven.
9 dragons.
Mother's earth.
Comrades.
Warehouse number 8.
Warehouse number 8?
You. Who are you?
Isn't this the Chen residence? Oops. That's warehouse number 8. Maybe I can practice here. Think I'll warm up a bit. I'll lose my edge if I don't practice.
Alright, let's do it. Oh, fear? Oh yeah, fear is good. He said you can never... Why? Hold on. Sweet Tea said, what? What did he say? Hold on. Sweet Tea, you can never rag on Sony walking sims again games after you literally die. Like, hey, listen, this is gameplay, brother. What you talking about, man? What you mean, though? This ain't no cutscene, bro. I dialed those numbers, bruh. Listen, that's gameplay, bruh. I don't know what you... This is how Sony should do their games. This is how you do cinematics, baby. Yeah, look at that. I'm pressing these buttons. This ain't no cutscene. He's like, yo, I never want to hear that again. Yo, for real, bro. He acted like I didn't call that phone number. I think they're cool. I think choice games is cool if they're done right. But I think we never have played a choice game that has real consequences. I would say, what do you guys think? Do you think we should have a choice game that actually has real consequences? I know you are, Sweet Tea, I know. But, I think, like, I'm trying to think the closest game, somebody did tell me Detroit, I was about to say that. Somebody did tell me, so it's Detroit, because my friend might actually want to play that. So, only had more depth was Detroit. Really? That's the closest? Okay. Because I played Heavy Rain. Actually, I want to play that on live stream, too, for y'all. Heavy Rain. Okay, so that one's like way better. Like that one actually feels like the choices actually matter. Okay. Okay. He actually wants to play Gears? Doc? Bruh, you sure about that? Yeah, I thought it was okay though, but yeah. Hold on, he said Doc wants to play Gears, bro? He actually wants to play? There's no way in hell he want to play that. He said Doc, he wants to play. Yeah, I like Heavy.
If I stick around, I can probably get more information.
I think I got all the information I needed. So I just have to wait now. 7. Chat. Are you talking? I think I know which R word you're talking. We wouldn't say it, but yeah. But let me see. I'm trying to think. Man. So I gotta kill time in this game. Not the hard. Yeah, I know. You're not talking about that one. Yeah, they regarded. I like that. Yo, that's so good. Hey, I'm gonna take that one. I'm gonna be like, bro, you're acting so regarded right now. Oh, the way he did that was so good, bro. I'm taking that, bro. Like, you're acting regarded, bro. Stop it. Stop acting regarded. Like, for real. Yeah, or oh, you know what? I got a better one than that. Restarted. Why are you acting restarted? Bro, like, why? Like, you're acting restarted. Like, really, bro? Are you really restarted? Restarted? Come on now. Stop being restarted. He's like dead. Yo, Chapter's like dead. Oh, snap. Gabe said, why do you feel Xbox is better than PlayStation? For real? Your girl's asking that? For real? I don't think that it's necessarily better. I just think Xbox has more value. I think Xbox has Like I said, Game Pass Ultimate, even though some of the games might go to PlayStation, you save money through one subscription service. PlayStation, you still have to have PlayStation Plus, Premium, or whatever, and then having to buy the games. Now, I know people say, well, Xbox gamers, they don't buy games, but they don't have to buy games. They have the privilege of playing these games all through one subscription service. Now, if they want to buy them, they can. But I look at it as an Xbox consumer, they could take that additional money and spend it on something else. Why? Hold on, what? Bro, I'm literally on PlayStation. What is this dude talking about? King Shaq? hold on. You hear this though? Hold on. This dude said, yo, hold on, yo, let me see that? Oh, okay, I don't see it in the chat real quick. So I sneak this. I'm only here praising, but I don't know what you said. Does it anger you that PlayStation is more popular? That doesn't make sense because PC is more popular than PlayStation. Now the question is, does PC anger you that PC is more popular than PlayStation? I don't understand these arguments. And what we mean by popular, what sense are we talking about popular? Because if we're talking about PlayStation's games, then no. But if we're talking about hardware, I guess you could say so, right? I mean, I guess you could say so. But how many of these PlayStation fans actually play PlayStation exclusives? Or actual PlayStation games? It doesn't matter, though. It doesn't matter. He says PC is not a console. Well, I mean, if you want to be technically honest, a PC and a console are very similar. Even back then, they used to call the TurboGrafx 16, even though it only played games, a PC engine, right? The concept of consoles come from PCs. The only reason why we call them consoles is because they're limited and much more restricted than what a PC is. If that makes sense. Technically speaking, a console is very similar to a PC. It is. You have different launchers. You can watch Netflix, especially now, considering that they're more multimedia. The only difference is with a console and a PC is that you're limited to what the ecosystem or what the console has you locked down to. I mean, they're very similar. I really don't know why people don't add PC to the equation. PC is very much another platform where you play games on. It just does more. That's why people say the PC master race. It's exact. Thank you. Consoles are essentially mini PCs. That's my point. Yep. Matter of fact, some consoles back then used to. You know what? Let's go back in time. Some consoles used to have mouse and keyboard. Dreamcast had mouse and keyboard where you could surf the web. Same thing with the Sega Saturn, right? Those were consoles that can do somewhat PC things, right? But let me see what else he says. Pretend. He said, I pretend. Hold on. I only ask because you only get angry at PlayStation fans. What? Yo, King Shaq, what are you saying? But pretend to be a neutral. Bro, I'm literally on PlayStation right now, bro. I'm on PlayStation. Bruh, how do we... Yo, Shadow, please. Yo, hold on. I'm on PlayStation. Yo, what did you saying, Shaq? Yo, I'm on... Yep, the 360 did too. You all right about that. Yep. Yo, I'm on PlayStation. He says, pretend. Keyword, pretend to be a neutral gamer. What? I'm not angry at PlayStation fans. I'm just more upset at the fact that, well, not even upset, but I'm just more disappointed. He says, that doesn't say much though. Well, I will say this, right? King, you say that doesn't say much, right? Now, mind you, I don't agree with Colt Eastwood. Some people told me he changed, but I remember the old Colt Eastwood, and I wasn't a huge fan of him, right? I didn't follow it. I don't know about this new Colt Eastwood, but if he's doing the same thing, I still don't like it, right? But I'm saying to you, though, right? Check this out, King. He at least owns a PlayStation, which also means that Colt Eastwood can't talk poorly about it. He bought one. Most PlayStation dudes, right? Let's be technical. Don't own an Xbox. Most PlayStation, like if we're talking about the diehard, like King Thrash, Porter Rock, majority of them MBG as of right now. They don't, well, he used to. They don't have another console. You feel what I'm saying? So we can sit there and say, okay, these Xbox fanboys, you know, but they own PlayStation. Dirk Griggity owns a PlayStation. I own a PlayStation. We own this console. So if we want to talk poorly about it, or I'm just saying for the sake of this conversation, whatever you're complaining about, we have that right because we purchased it, we put our money where our mouth was, and we bought the console. PlayStation fanboys that don't buy an Xbox should have no right to talk about how Xbox is doing. That is my honest opinion. I feel that because it's like, why do you talk about a console you don't own? That's what I'm saying. But let me see what you say, King Shaq. King Shaq says, yeah, but most of them migrated from 360 to PS4. It was about the games. Xbox hasn't. All right. This is good. I actually like this. Hold on. I actually like this. This is good. I like when people come here and argue a little bit. You said, right? Most of them migrated because of the games. That's not necessarily true. They migrated because, let's not forget, the Xbox, right? Big facts. The Xbox was $500 and the PS4 was $400, right? Let's not front. Let's also talk about the whole Kinect camera and spying on people, right? That's another one. Also too, the DRM, even though PS4 had some form of it, through the CMOS battery, right? But there was a reason why the PS4 did better than the Xbox. If you look at it, right? And also too, the PS4 was more powerful than the Xbox One. So why would you pay $500 for an additional Kinect that you don't want, right? Think about what I'm saying, right? If you're just going to play third-party games. PlayStation 4 would offer that at $100 less. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to understand. Yeah, that really deterred people. I'm really trying to understand where he's coming from. RM Heavy really deterred people. Don Matrick and what he said really deterred people. So there's a lot of combination, a lot of different facts as to why the people migrated from 360 to PS4. Do you get what I'm saying? But it wasn't due to the games, because I go as far to say that the Xbox had better games early on. All right, you know what? This is good. This is good. Oh, we got a new member. Hold on. Gifted. All right, he gifted. Thank you, El Chick, El Cocho. Thank you. Now check this out, right? Right. Also, too, if you're talking about games, Xbox. All right, let's really go back. This is like a throwback. Xbox One had better games. They had Forza 5. They had Rise, Son of Rome. Let's keep it 100. Thank you. Oh, you got a date? Okay, perfect. Let's keep it. Xbox One had better games than the PS4 at launch. PS4 had what? Killzone. I mean, really, bro? I mean, Knack. Let's not front. Knack. Really? Knack? Xbox had Dead Rising 3, Rise, Son of Rome, Forza 5 on launch. So the Xbox One had better games. At least, I mean, maybe not by much, but you get what I'm saying. But enough for people to say, "Damn, I want to get this over that." You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know. But let me read your comment though. Hold on, so we can keep updated. Okay, hold on. Let me pause this because this is getting real interesting. I had an Xbox One that gen. It was highly disappointed every time. I looked up. There's a Horizon, Spider-Man, or third-party exclusive. Xbox games weren't good outside of Rise. Really? I can name you some, bro. Ark Survival was a good time exclusive at the time. Preview program. I remember playing that. PUBG at the time, which was pretty big, even though it's free to play now, was pretty big on the Xbox. Microsoft had big games, man. Gears 4, not my favorite, but it was solid. Gears 5, Halo 5. Really? Xbox had no games. Recoil was decent. It wasn't my favorite, but I know a lot of people that enjoyed it. Forza series, enough said. Xbox One had no games? I would say Sea of Thieves. All right, hold on. Let's really do this. Sea of Thieves, the same game people hyping up now on PlayStation was an Xbox One game. But Xbox One had no games? Come on, man. Come on. Killer Instinct? Xbox's own fighting game? Xbox had no games? They were big games. Those games was big names past their prime. But they're big games that still exist. Let's let King check this out, right? See, I don't mind this. This is cool, right? Exist. Honestly, you're probably right. I would say the same applies to Sony as well. But They're still. Where's Big Plan? Where's the games? Yo, check this. Where that came out early on that console? Where's they seek? Where's Infamous? He got replaced over Spider-Man. I forget Sunset Overdrive 2 for Xbox. Thank you, Insomniac, for that. So, think about. Oh, hold on, really? Hello? Damn. Oh, man. Hello? Alright, can y'all hear me? So, I was speaking mad facts. Tell me if it's good. Yo, they so. Yo, is it better right now? Hold on. Is it better? Let me know, because I'm about to pop off right now. Alright, so check this out, right? So he wants to sit there and say that. Thank you, Insomniac, for making us Sunset Overdrive, another game that I forgot. Let's also not forget, right? Xbox had their games. They still exist. Gears, Forza, Halo, they still exist. They're big game. Alright, King, whatever, King Poncho, whatever. You say that with the big games past their prime, right? But yet they getting sequels. They're getting games still. What about Killzone? Don't exist. Knack, don't exist. Order 1880, don't exist. I don't even want to finish it. Order 1880, don't exist. Little Big Planet, don't exist. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of people can say the same thing about Sony, but guess what? Their games don't got sequel. Infamous got replaced by Marvel Spider-Man. I'm just saying. Nah, it's cool, shot. It's cool. I don't mind, bro. I don't mind, because I beat this game before, so it's cool. Alright, let me see. Moving on from something, and I'm satisfied. I'm not, yo, King. I'm not mad. People have the... I just love the music in the background, too, right? I'm not mad that people play. I'm playing on PlayStation. What do you... What do you don't understand? I don't care what people play their games on, bruh. I'm on PlayStation. Let me see. I gotta find if there's a Sony prompt here somewhere. Hold on. I got. He probably think I'm on Xbox. Hold on. I gotta see a triangle. Let me see if I can find a triangle in this game, man. Hold on. A triangle's gotta pop up. I gotta show. Let me see. Can I show the controller? Let me see. Hold on. I gotta find something. He gotta see a PlayStation symbol so he know. Right, there you go. There you go. Look. Those are PlayStation symbols, my brother. Look at that. PlayStation symbols. I know you see that. That's a square, a triangle, and an X. Alright? I'm on PlayStation, man. I ain't got nothing against them. I know you see that. R2, that ain't on Xbox. That's on here. I gotta show this man, bruh. Alright, but anyways, let's get back to the music. Hold on. There we go. Alright, let me open up my book again. What else you want to add, King? I opened up my book. Most PlayStation fanboys were 360 fans. At one point, you noticed they replaced good IPs with even better. Okay. Upgraded, to be honest, in the PS4 gen. Did they really upgrade, though? Nah. They upgraded? Alright, check this. They upgraded. It seems like all Sony did was replace ones that were more popular than the ones they already had. Because let's be honest, let's check this. Indiana Jones ain't replacing Halo, Gears, and Forza. Fable ain't replacing Halo, Gears, and Forza. Elder Scrolls ain't replacing games like Starfield and Avowed. Microsoft is adding to their catalog. Sony ain't. Sony make a new IP, the other one don't exist. Halo, Gears, and Forza still exist, just on top of all the other games that Microsoft has. You get what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, we're doing Indiana Jones, so we can't do Gears no more. Oh, we doing Ninja Gaiden 4 now. We funding that. We can't do Forza no more. No. Those games are getting added to the catalog. South of Midnight, added to the catalog. PlayStation, that ain't going on. Y'all ain't got no new Last of Us. You got no Uncharted. You got no new games besides remasters and remakes. What are we doing here? Days Gone remake. Until Dawn remake. Remaster, I'm sorry. Last of Us 1 remake. Last of Us Part 2 remaster. And the remasters that y'all don't, the ones that you do want, you ain't getting them. Where's Days Gone 2 sequel? Where's Last of Us 2 multiplayer? Come on, man. Let's keep it 100. Let me see the chat real quick. Steam on Xbox next gen will be true Xbox One. Yes, that is facts, Day, and I'm gonna explain why. Because you know why? Because that was the vision that Xbox had from the beginning. One device where you could do all your things. That's literally it. That's what the Xbox One stands for. Those games came out and got sequel. Bruh. Those games came out in 2018 and all got sequels besides Days Gone. Did they? Did Last of Us get a sequel? Yo, hold on. Yo, I'm gonna fact check you. Did Last of Us get a sequel? Did Until Dawn get a sequel? Hold on. Help me now. Help me. I'm a preacher now. Help me now. I'm helping. I'm preaching to the gaming community. Did those games get proper sequels? Horizon and God of War Ragnarok weren't even true next gen exclusives. They were just PS4 games. Come on, man. Come on, King. Yeah, but that's not a PS5 game, though. You just said PS4. We talk about PS5, bro. We're not talking about PS4. Come on, man. Nah, I feel you, Shadow. Can you? All right, hold on. Can we call it? All right, King. How can you call that game a sequel when they don't even have the main protagonist from the first game? Come on, King. They don't even have the main protagonist. That's a spin-off. That's not no sequel. Oh my. Oh, we'll see. Maybe it's his daughter or something. I don't know. We'll see. But it definitely comes off more like a prequel. Well, not a prequel. It's kind of like its own standalone. But we'll have to see how the story interconnects. So what else we got? King? I need to know. I need to know, bro. Alright. These teams are 5-year plus dev cycles. Last gen from what we're doing here. Yo, alright, so you want to use that logic? Bro, so you're essentially saying that PlayStation 5, right, or PlayStation in general, can't make a game. Oh, I love Blue Stinger, mind you. That's one of my favorite games. So you're essentially, it says it takes 5 years, right, for PlayStation to make a game. Do you understand how ridiculous that is? Do you understand that when you have games coming out, so why would people buy a PS5 when they come out then? If you gotta wait 5 years for the good games to come out. That don't make no sense. That is insane, bruh. Xbox got games coming out every year. Come on now. Come on, Slim. Most of them got sequels. No, they didn't. Xbox is now releasing their launch games. What do you mean? Xbox One wasn't Fable wasn't on there? What do you mean? Fable's just coming back. They rebooted the series. Perfect Dark is rebooted. They doing a whole thing, bruh. Come on, man. Come on. Yo, King, I know what you're trying to do, man, but it ain't working, man. Those are PS4 games. Miles Morales was a PS4 game. Ratchet and Clank ain't pushing no boundaries. Returnal, okay, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's not a heavy seller though. It sold like what, 1-2 million? 1-2 million on an install base of 75 million of y'all? Come on now. Second year Horizon and God of War sequels. That is true, but they're PS4 games though. That is true, King. You're right. But they PS4 games. Those games is cross-gen. Those games came out simultaneously with the PS4 and the PS5 release. Come on, King. Third year Spider-Man. I don't know how y'all talk about Spider. It's sequel. Final Fantasy 16. Which is also coming to Xbox. I hope you know that, but last year, Helldivers, which didn't do well on PlayStation but did better on PC. Rebirth, another game that did better on PC than on PlayStation. And Stellar Blade, we have to see what that. All those games are on PC now, G. They all on Steam. And the reason why PlayStation dudes are afraid of Xbox getting Steam is because where Sony's putting their games on. That's why a lot of PlayStation dudes are losing it right now. I just love the music for this. It really sets the mood for this. PlayStation is killing Xbox. No, bro, come on, King. Come on, King. You know you don't believe that, bro. If it wasn't for Xbox giving y'all games, y'all would have nothing, bro. You know this, man. You would have Baby Steps, Ghost of Yotei, and Death Stranding 2. You would have nothing. Dude, you would be missing out on Doom Dark Ages, Ninja Gaiden 4. These are games all being funded and made by Microsoft Studios. Bro, Microsoft's bringing the games, man. Indiana Jones. They bringing the games, man. He says Xbox. Okay. I feel you. I appreciate that, King. And I'm just doing this for a conversation. Xbox shouldn't need this much coping. Bro. Yo, King, listen. I don't think it's coping. I just think, you see, people have to understand, Xbox gamers don't have to buy games. They have it all through their subscription service. Just because PlayStation gamers have to buy them doesn't mean Xbox gamers do. We pay for the subscription service, which is all through one ecosystem that gives us access to all the greatest games day and date. Just because PlayStation fanboys got to pay $70 for the same games, or maybe $70 for a game that's coming at a later date, well, that's on y'all. I don't know what to say. I mean, you know, we paid $70 for old Forza Horizon on PlayStation. This is crazy, man. $100, 4-day early access game? Man, I don't know what we doing here. And you still got to pay Sony to play it online. Come on, man. Xbox, I ain't got to do that. I pay for the online. I get the games with it. Yeah, PlayStation don't have exclusives anymore either. They all go on the PC. I'm just saying, is he done or we got more? Oh, Xbox games is Bethesda. Activate everything else should have been launched. Is Bethesda have been launched? Like from who? Microsoft? Okay, PS4 launched, but all those games that were in the first few showcase. Xbox is just now finishing the launch. Well, listen. I feel like PS5 and Xbox Series X both started off pretty bad. I'm gonna be honest. They all, which is funny, right? Because Gran Turismo 7 is a PS4 game. It's a PS4 game. It's not even a next generation racing game, but they act like it is. Neither is Forza Horizon 5. The only next gen racing game we have was the Forza Motorsport. That's only on Xbox right now. You get what I'm saying? So, like I would say, PS5 and Xbox Series X did not start good. Mind you, Microsoft is starting. I think maybe Sony had one good year with Horizon and God of War. I'll give them that. Even though they were PS4 games, but I'll give them that. But ever since then, they ain't done nothing. And then they just dropped one good game with Marvel Spider-Man 1, 2 that year. And that's it. And then Microsoft has been taking over since 2024 to going into 25. And they're going to continue to take over. No, hold on. Which comments am I missing, Sitter? Hold on. I'm just trying to read his, but hold on. Let me see. I'm just reading his because we're the one just having the discussion, but just tell me who it is. I agree. It's personal preference. It doesn't bother me. Okay, let me see. Just land the plane. The runaway's clear. Yo, Sony Reezy, Sony Airlines, just land the plane. How different it would be if the pandemic never happened. Yeah, that's interesting to know too. They're not even made by Sony, that is true. But yeah, you know, this is hilarious though. Well, yo, I'm coming in trying to play a game, and the dude coming here, hey man, listen, Sony Airlines, just land the plane. Astrobot selling 1.5 million is a personal preference. Yes. The only thing I would say, sit up, is that the game should have sold more, considering that the first game was bundled with every single PlayStation console. Right? The Astro's Playroom, right, was 75 million. Well, it's in every PlayStation console. It's literally there. So why did that game do so poorly? A lot of people said the game was good. So that shows you that most people did not care about that game. A game was bundled with this console, and nobody cared enough to buy its sequel. Now they doing it again by bundling Astro Bot with other PlayStation. It's just a bundling game. It's similar to Mario and Duck Hunt, except the difference is Mario can actually succeed on its own while Astro can't. Astro will always forever be a bundled game. That's it. People only like it because it's free, and even then, they don't like it. But wasn't it free since it was bundled? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Astro Playroom clearly sold 75 million sales. It's the best selling PlayStation exclusive because I can see Sony doing that. Astro Playroom sold 75 million sales because it was bundled. Because GT7 sold more than both Forza Franchise. Gran Turismo's always been popular. I know that. Gran Turismo from PlayStation 1 to 2, right? A little bit PS3, they kind of lost their reign. They gained it back with PS4. So PlayStation, because obviously they've been going back as far as PlayStation 1. So Forza's kind of much newer in comparison. But a lot of real people would tell you Forza's better, right? But I would say Forza gets more games now. They get Forza Horizon series. They get the Forza, like the Sim Racing series. Yeah! He used that! King, calm down, King. Calm down, King. Calm down, King. He doing too much. Calm down, King. Hey, yo, calm down, King. Oh my, no, don't tell me he did that, y'all. Astro's Playroom sold 70 plus million. Yo, this man using bundles. This man. This man using. This dude is funny. Yo, it ain't desperate times equals desperate measures. Yo, they out here using bundles. Yo, come on, man. He out here saying Astro's Playroom sold better than Mario Kart because they bundled. Yo, watch out, PlayStation dude's gonna be saying that now. Yo, Astro's Playroom did better than Mario Odyssey. We sold 70 million. We sold 70 million bundled. Oh my, please. I'm literally crying right now. Oh my god. Oh, I'm crying right now, man. My eyes, bro. I'm crying, bro. Oh man, I'm out here looking like Pinky in the brain. Oh snap! Was it too late? I must have messed that up. Oh man, oh yeah. You don't talk about Astro with Din up in here. He gets upset. I think I missed out on Charlie though. God, man, look at that! You made me miss out on my thing, man. I gotta go back home. Man, look at what you did. God damn it. I like what Phil's doing though. I like what Phil's doing. Yo, bro, literally, I missed Charlie at the U Arcade at 3 p.m. because of this. Oh man, that's all right. What's selling numbers? All right, so let me explain. Astrobot did well. Okay? It did well. And it did well due to the low budget of the game. That's why it did well. So yes, Astrobot, this is me saying it, was a success for Sony. Not the greatest success, but they made money off the game because of the budget. Now, mind you, if Astrobot had a $300 million budget like Concord, or if a game of that nature, the game would have flopped. This is why Sony's afraid to put big budget games out. You see what I'm saying? But it did do well. It did sell well, but mostly due to the budget. If you have if you have a higher budget game, you're gonna need more people to buy it. Does that make sense? So yes, Astrobot did sell well. Returnal did well, even though it only sold like 2 million. But that's because of the budget. So if we go off that would also mean that not Nintendo, I'm sorry, because I'm just looking at the chat. That would mean okay. That I'm unsure. We'll have to wait and see because the game is already having controversy. I would have to know the budget of the game. Now, I'm assuming it's a PS5 exclusive type game, right? So I'm assuming the budget probably be around 200, 300 mil. I would assume, right? Because that's how most of their PS4 games were. Now, that game would have to sell. Actually, I could actually look at the calculator. Hold on. They would have to cap at 5. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right.
I was worried because
That does sound
it was
about right.
getting late.
Don't worry. I'll always be home by
First
11
game's
o'clock.
budget, but this is a
I do
bigger
not
game
wish
now.
to nag you,
So let's
but
say, right?
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
just
I
double it,
understand.
right? Just for the sake of it. I don't know if it's a smaller game. I don't know. We'll just double it. All right, hold on 1 minute. So if you just double that, right? So let's say the game sold 4 mil, right? But times that. Hold on. And it's 70, right? 200. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah. But let's see. But if it had like 140, it depends on the budget. Like I said, it depends on the budget. But yeah, about 4 mil. But it depends on budget. I would have to know the budget of the game though. But if I assume if it's double, yeah, 4 million would be good. But it won't be like crazy good. It's still gambles because Sony's not making way more. Most companies want to double how much they're making. But yeah, I just did it on the calculator. So if I'm like, I said like, okay, if it had $150 million budget, it would take about 4 million to do well. 4 or 5, yeah. For it to be considered a real success for that game. Which I don't think it should be hard considering that they got a high install base. So we'll have to see. But like I said, but if it's a $300, $400 million game, now let me see. Oh, if it is that, yeah, it would have failed though. Yeah, that. So it all depends on the budget.
I have to be sure not to waste this.
Higher budget means higher sales. That's how I look at it. 11 first 3 months, was that successful? I think it did well. Yeah, that game definitely was successful. I think it was successful due to the fact that it was on both systems, PS4 and PS5. Some of those could be bundled, not to try to disrespect the console, but some of them could have been bundled. But overall, I think it was a success. Because then you have to take an equation, okay, how many of them they gave for free and how many people bought it, right? And the game was cross-gen. See, the only thing is, though, right? Now, that does sound good, right? But if you think about it, I don't know how many PS5s were at that time, right? Well, let's say 50 million. Then you have the game that's already on PlayStation, like 100 million PS4s, and then you got 50 million PS5s at that time. 11 million out of that is not really the greatest, but if we're talking about in terms of sales, then yes, I think the game was a success. Okay, he said what? Let me see. Game Pass Ultimate. So, for example, right? In this game so many times, so it's fine. Into this to you real quick. Actually, let me get the. Hey, how do sales? Game Pass subscribers. So, for example, let's just hypothetically, right? Microsoft invested $300 million in a game. How many people that are subscribed to Game Pass Ultimate? Do you guys know? 30. Well, we'll say, including PC. We'll even do PC. 35 million, right? Times that. Well, let's say, well, PC would be like half of that, but let's see. All right, hold on 1 minute. Times that by $100, $180 a year. Microsoft is bringing in $6.3 billion. Listen to what I'm saying. 35 million times 180, which is what people pay for, well, on console. I know PC is a little cheaper than that, right? But let's just say 35 million Xbox. Well, you know what? We'll do 30 million. We'll do that. All right, we'll do 30 million. We'll play devil's advocate. You got 30 million Xbox owners, right? Give or take, even with Xbox One. Times that by $180 of Game Pass Ultimate. They still walk out with $5.4 million. Well, alright, so I'm going to explain that in a minute. I got you. So 30 million times 180 is 5.4 billion. I'm sorry. Right? That is a lot of money. Oh, you really live here? That's cool. Right? So that money that they're making, so even if the game doesn't sell, they still made their money. Even if you don't buy the game, they still made their money based off the subscription. This is why we try to tell you. All right, so check this. Doesn't the 17th go towards all the... No, it doesn't. That money goes towards Microsoft. What goes towards the developers is Microsoft. All right, so this is how it works. I think a lot of people don't know. So what Microsoft does, let's say, I want the sales over the subs. You probably... All right, check this. This is good. This is good because I feel like I can educate a lot of people. So check this out, King. Right? If you was a dev, you would want the sales. But let's say, would you though? Ask yourself. Trying to compete with all these other AAA games out there, your game might get unnoticed. People might not know what your game is. Game Pass Ultimate puts your game out there. It trends. Microsoft already gives you the check. Why do you think Game Pass Ultimate, a lot of third party like it? Because they already get the check. They're like, man, we don't know if this game gonna do well. And Microsoft's like, we'll give you 20 million. Put it on Game Pass. We'll make the money back. Keep our audience entertained. That company gets whatever. It depends on the game, of course. Let's just say hypothetically 5-10 million for the game right off the rip, just to put it on Game Pass Ultimate. Probably got deeds of when they want it ended and when they want it gone. They get that money easy just for putting it on Game Pass. Then they can have the option of people buying the game if they want. And y'all say Game Pass ain't good for developers? Man, come on now. Think about what I'm saying. Microsoft already give the check. So if you make a game, right, if you're a developer and you're making a game, Microsoft already gives you the check, bro. You don't even have to worry. Listen to what I'm saying. You don't even have to worry if the game sold. Microsoft already gave you the money. Like, you get what I'm saying? Microsoft already gave you your check. You ain't got to wait. Oh, man, I got to see if 2 million people about to buy this game. Microsoft said, don't worry. We'll give you the money for the 2 million people that probably won't buy it. We'll put it on Game Pass Ultimate for a few months, and you'll still be happy. Microsoft gives you the money already out of their own pocket. They're like, all right, here. How much is it? All right, how much you expect? All right, we'll give you this much. Okay, but it's got to be on Game Pass. Okay, fine. You can still get sales off it if people buy. Okay, we just get 30. Bro, I'm telling you, y'all really ain't peeping that Game Pass, man. All right, but let me see. Stray Seafood shows. Yes, of course. But most just break even on Game Pass. That's not growth. What do you, King? What
I should talk to some more people. Tom,
Hi!
you're looking good.
Hey, Rio!
No thanks. Hey,
Hey, Rio!
how's everything?
Hey, Rio!
No thanks.
What can I get for you?
I'm looking for... Have you ever heard...
Sorry.
I see.
Alright, hello? Okay. Yo. Alright, is it good? Alright, hello? Okay, is it good? Poop it on the Series X. Yeah, they weren't saying... Okay, they weren't saying that when Avatar came out. They weren't saying that when Space Marine came out. I know, I was about to say that. Yep, they weren't... Bro, King, see, what you have to understand, man, it's just gaming, bro. I played RoboCop on PS5, right? And I heard the Xbox Series X version is better. And guess what? I didn't care, bro. I still played the game. I feel like... Can y'all hear me? I don't know if y'all can hear me. Let me see. Hello? Can y'all hear me? Let me see. I can actually look at my live stream. Hello? Oh, yeah. Okay. I just seen it. Okay. Sorry about it. I got to get a new headset. All right. So, yeah, I don't think the Pro's worth, especially when you got next gen around the corner. So, yeah. Yo, this dude crazy. Yo, King Shaq is crazy, bro. This man crazy, dog. King Shaq crazy for that one, boy. But run better than the 4090 though, for real though. Yo, this dude King, come on, man. Yeah, you probably think his Pro better than the 4090, huh? Oh man. Yo, for real. Yo, crazy. Alright, so he says, okay, look, that's an interesting question, so I don't mind answering that one. Because it's different. He said, let me see. GameStip, if Ghost of Yotei and Intergalactic don't sell well for play, what's going to happen? Also, Death Stranding, I think Death Stranding might do well. If these games don't sell well on PlayStation, I think PlayStation will not make AAA games like they used to. I think they'll be like Nintendo. I think they'll focus on AA games, see how much that works, continue to have the support from Xbox and some of their games that are coming over, and just make money off those subscription fees. That's what PlayStation, I feel, will become. But the days of Sony putting out the big kill zones and the big games that we all know and love, I think those days might be over. So Sony might just be going to AA. They might just start doing AA games. And Microsoft is going to be the only company doing the AAAs. For them, themselves, and everybody else. But I think Sony will continue the console as long as people are still playing Grand Theft Auto and NBA 2K. So you guys have nothing to worry about. So, but PlayStation won't really feel like a PlayStation no more. It would really feel more like an Xbox. Yeah. Exactly. It's more like Xbox game scraps over there, but Yeah, no, you right, Simmons. No, y'all right. And what I mean by that is what I'm saying, because think about it. Every game that Sony's doing now is a double A. Every game that Sony is successful in is in double A. Astrobot, even though the game didn't sell that well, it sold well enough because of the budget. Returnal sold well enough because of the budget. The remasters and remakes sold well, besides Until Dawn remake, sold well enough because of the budget. So this also shows you that Sony can't afford to do AAA games. They can't afford it. They can't afford to take those gambles that Microsoft is. They just can't do it. They don't have those type of funds. Sony has hit its peak. So the days of PlayStation 5 of exclusives might be coming to an end. I think I answered that question, Shad, already. Didn't I answer that already? I feel like the only thing on PlayStation 6, well, mind you, people will buy it just off nostalgia and name alone, but it's mostly going to be for third party, right? But I do think once gamers start wising up to what Xbox is offering in favor of PlayStation, I think we might see another switch. Because people might say, listen, because of Microsoft, they could probably sit there and say, okay, our new console, hybrid box, is a PC Xbox, right? Hybrid, right? We might charge lower for Game Pass, since it's on PC, right? It's lower. Free online, and that right there might kill Sony. That might kill Sony. Because Sony's not going to be willing enough to get rid of they bread and butter. They're not going to be willing to get rid of their PlayStation Plus or their PlayStation Premium. Xbox be like, it's okay. People pay $20 to play, even though it's part of the online, but people pay us to play the games. Microsoft knows that. It's more than just the membership. So and then on top of that, Steam, so you'll be able to play Xbox games through Steam with free online. It's going to get crazy. The handheld, we'll have to wait and see, though. This is where it's going to get dangerous for Sony. I know we have been talking about this for a lot. Yo. And loses his subs and his third party. Bro, what is he talking about, bro? If Xbox has Steam, that's going to make people gravitate towards it more. What is he talking about? What is he talking about? If anything, that's going to make Xbox look more appealing. He said favorite exclusive. I have a lot of games, so I don't know what you mean by that. Which platform are you talking about? Because I can name a bunch of games, but... Those third party... Well, see, you're not understanding. Microsoft don't care. A sale is a sale. It's like that song from SpongeBob. Except I'm going to do it my way. A sale is a sale, no matter where you go. An Xbox is an Xbox, that's what I said. PlayStation used to have the games, but they got nothing for you to play. You would trade it all away to play some Xbox games. Nothing ain't the same without you. Sony ain't got no games for me to play. It doesn't matter. Microsoft don't care. Money's money. They don't care, bruh. They gonna get that money regardless. It don't matter what it is. Steam, 70%. PlayStation, 70%. Nintendo, 70%. This is how Microsoft's seeing. They're seeing the margins. Steam, 70%. PlayStation, 70%. Xbox, 100%. They're getting money off all your asses. While Sony try to grasp for little, nickel and dimes off the ground. Gangsta karaoke. Come on. And Sony games don't really do well. I can see Sony games going to Switch, not doing as well as Xbox. Sony games going to, because they're not even doing good on their own platform. Yeah, for real. Let's talk about the games though. Yeah, for real. Those two costs marketing. They are low. They are because they all getting cuts. Microsoft's getting a cut. Sony's getting a cut. Like I said, the only thing we're really arguing is like how long they will last until the wheels fall off. I just think Xbox is in a better position because of the money they're getting. But yeah, it's very likely, King. Yeah. Why you don't think so? It's not like it hasn't happened already. MLB. You know, people say, oh, Sony could stop it, but Sony didn't stop that MLB, though. So clearly it shows you that they have limits to their power. Yeah. It's very much known. The first Shenmue. I'm just waiting for the thing.
Toy capsules. 100 yen each, huh? Maybe just one.
Yeah, let's talk about the games, though. Let's not, yeah, because the sales, it gets kind of... I don't know how many times I got to explain the same stuff over again. Yeah, let's talk about what games we got coming. Oh, man, I got this 3 times. 3 times in a row. Yo, that is true, though.
I should try again.
That is true, Cat. That is true, Cat. Chapter. So let me see. So you should be able to. I think there's like a join option, right? So if you not leave the stream, but if you go to the channel, I don't know if you're using it through mobile or the phone, and then there's like a join option. If you go to membership, it'll say join. Thank you, CW. So hoping this was Steam being on Xbox. That's not hoping.
Maybe I should get another.
If Steam's on Xbox, that's more games for their audience. I don't know how that's a bad thing. More games. Okay, yeah, so it should be the same way I told you then. Yeah, click on that. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, Shadow.
Hey, what's this?
Oh, nice. But yeah, I just think PlayStation dudes are afraid that Xbox games are going, like Xbox games are going to be everywhere. Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't really matter. I think Sony would benefit. I'm also telling you that Sony's going to put games on Switch too. They doing it, man.
Hey, what's this?
I'm telling you, man. They're doing it. Yep, Sony going to be putting them games on Switch too. Yep.
Changed my mind.
I wonder how he's going to feel when that happens. I can't wait. I'm going to be laughing. They would. They actually, yeah. Remember when they tried to block skins in Fortnite and they were like, yo, we're not supporting your game? Throwing an air punch on the way down from a knockout. Yo, King, exactly. You got knocked out, bruh. You got 10 seconds to get up. Give him a standing 8. Ding, 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 ding. That would be awesome. I'm hearing, yeah, Sony's going to put a lot of their games on the Switch too, so... And considering that the hardware would be just as capable as a PlayStation 4, it's even more of a reason. Oh, damn, like, I forgot how much you have to wait in this game. It's crazy. Yo, for real. He says, okay. I think King is not understanding this. That is going to be crazy, yeah? Oh, hold on. My live stream's on. Oh, snap. Alright, guys. Let me end this real quick, and I'm going to see you on the live stream, okay? Alright, I'll see you guys there. My live stream's up. Make sure you guys go watch it. It's a good one. Alright, let me end this one.